What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, and I'm back. Yes, indeed. I'm Brian Redmond, and this is the Relationship Rehab. And on tonight, yes, as they say in the church, on tonight, we have a really good show for you. It is what it is, man. But thank God for Rumble. That's all I can say, man. And if you have not, please go subscribe to my Rumble, because this here ain't promised. And also, subscribe to the Guru and the Whore over on Rumble too. Tommy and I about to start doing our show again. Yeah. When are we as black folks? Everybody talk about when black community gonna ever come together. When black folks gonna ever get it right. Will black folks ever be able to overcome? Oh, he been saying that shit for 40 years, since I've been around. I think it needs to be a little bit more basic than that. I know this may be a shocker. But when are we as black folks just gonna treat each other with respect? When are we gonna treat each other with respect? How do I better myself? It's by doing the work myself. I need to work on myself. By changing myself. How do I better my people? I need to change the thought process and the thought patterns of our people. Period. That's just what it is. Period. That's just what it is. I don't think that the social engineers were able to see it this far, but the idea and the premise to say, hey, if we can get the main decision maker and the leader out of the home, then we as the government can essentially control this group of people. And that's just something that has been factual with just society. When the man is not in charge of the home, when the man is not present in the home, then it leaves the family vulnerable. It just does. And so I believe that was done purposely for a position of control. What racist system is holding back the 3 black mayors? 3 black mayors. They don't fucking care. They let these niggas run over the streets. They let these niggas. I'm just saying. What system is holding back the mayor of Chicago? What racist system is holding back the mayor of New York? You tell me. Fill me in. Let me know what racist system got these mayors held back. Ain't none. And let me wrap up with this, and I'm going to throw my cigar. Take. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, and I'm back. Yes, indeed. I'm Brian Redmond, and this is the Relationship Rehab. And on tonight, yes, as they say in the church, on tonight, we have a really good show for you. It is what it is, man. But thank God for Rumble. That's all I can say, man. And if you have not, please go subscribe to my Rumble, because this here ain't promised. And also, subscribe to the Guru and the Whore over on Rumble too. Tommy and I about to start doing our show again. Yeah. When are we as black folks? Everybody talk about when black community gonna ever come together. When black folks gonna ever get it right. Will black folks ever be able to overcome? Oh, he been saying that shit for 40 years, since I've been around. I think it needs to be a little bit more basic than that. I know this may be a shocker. But when are we as black folks just gonna treat each other with respect? When are we gonna treat each other with respect? How do I better myself? It's by doing the work myself. I need to work on myself. By changing myself. How do I better my people? I need to change the thought process and the thought patterns of our people. Period. That's just what it is. Period. That's just what it is. I don't think that the social engineers were able to see it this far, but the idea and the premise to say, hey, if we can get the main decision maker and the leader out of the home, then we as the government can essentially control this group of people. And that's just something that has been factual with just society. When the man is not in charge of the home, when the man is not present in the home, then it leaves the family vulnerable. It just does. And so I believe that was done purposely for a position of control. What racist system is holding back the 3 black mayors? 3 black mayors. They don't fucking care. They let these niggas run over the streets. They let these niggas. I'm just saying. What system is holding back the mayor of Chicago? What racist system is holding back the mayor of New York? You tell me. Fill me in. Let me know what racist system got these mayors held back. Ain't none. And let me end wrap up with this, and I'm going to throw my cigar. Let me wrap up with this, and I'm gonna go smoke my cigar. What's going on, everybody? What is good in the hood? Hold on, wait a minute. Something don't sound right. Hold up. Wait. Who my niggas who be thinking we soft? We gon' rock it till the wheels fall off. Hold up. Why does that sound weird? I don't know. No additional output device. Oh my God. I don't know what that is, but that does not sound right. Oh crap. Hang on, guys. I am so sorry. It sounds like it's a double voice. Let's see if that makes it better, but that doesn't. I don't know why it's doing that. Let's see if that helps it. Does that make it better? Can y'all still hear me? Nope. I can still hear it. It's like it's a double or something going on. Oh wait, let's see if that fixed it. Did that fix it?
Nope, that doesn't fix it either. Oh, man, I tell you, I don't know, man. Just when I think it's all good, something goes wrong. Let's see, I haven't changed anything. That's all good. That's working. That's on. I haven't touched that. Let's see if that does it. Yo, yo, yo. Okay, there we go. That sound okay now? All right. Yep, sounds good on my end. I'm not hearing that double, and y'all ain't hearing the double, so hopefully it's good. Yes. Got my mic right. Let me get this young chat up. Alrighty. And I think we're okay now. Yes. All right. So, I wanted to, oh, wait a minute. Now I don't hear it in my headphones, because that's just in my, oh man, let's see. Hold on, man. If it ain't one thing, it's sound like you're in a computer room. Yeah, so y'all hearing that fan and shit too now. Oh my goodness, man. What is the problem? This should be so simple. It should be just simple. Let me take that out of my ear. Nope, it's still doing it. Let's see if I switch it down here. Nope, still doing it. No additional output device. Is that what I need to change? Let's see. Nope, it doesn't go to that, and it doesn't go to that. Let's see if that does it. Yo, yo, yo. Okay. So I don't hear that echo thing anymore. But I think this fan situation is the problem. So y'all hearing like a fan noise, right? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I think that's what my issue is. Oh, man. Boy, I tell you, I had to get... Oh, wait, let me see if I take this up. Is that better? Let's see. Yo, yo, yo. That's better. Okay. All right, cool. I think that was it. I just had to change my noise gate. So somebody says, yes, still a fan sound. Dude, y'all don't know how this, I don't know why this mic is picking that up like that. And it's like, let's see if I take it up higher. Give me a higher fan. Let's see, is that better? Oh man, boy, I tell you. And you know what the frustrating part is? I haven't changed anything. I haven't done anything to any of this. So whatever has happened from a restart or something like that is what has changed it. Goddamn system, man. All right, let's see if that's set. That's the default. That's default. Yep, so I haven't touched that. And then that's not on. Yeah, man. God. Oh, man, this is so annoying. Let's see if it can, hang on, let's see if this will make any difference. Nope. Nope. All that straight. And that's the mute and unmute. Yep. Mute the speaker. Yo, yo. Okay. Still doing it. Nigga said it's worse now. Ah, my God. Let's see. I don't see any other. Oh, wait. Let me check this. Ah. Let's see if that does it. Noise gate. Noise suppression. Is that better? That is lower than the threshold needed to determine how your ambience. Alright. Let me see if that fixes it. Okay. Go up to here. Alright. Hopefully that makes it better. Alright. Let me see if I can hear that. If I hear that noise, because I don't hear it now. But I do hear this double voice for some reason. It's like an echo, and I don't know why that is. I don't think any of that stuff has changed. Nope. Yep, all that shit is the same, dude. Alright. Yo. Alright, let's see if y'all can, if it sounds better now. Alright, does it sound better now? Echo and whirling sound in the background. I don't know why that is. And I have the damn noise gate turned all the way up. See, now for some reason it's not letting me even hear. Yo, it's not even letting me hear anything. Well, I just turned it off and I should be hearing that noise and I don't. Oh, man. All right, let's see if I turn this off. Yep, because all that shit is on. Yo. Okay. Yep, that is turned on. And that is on. Now if I go here to this, let's see what happens. Yo. Turn that and the attack. Let's turn up the release, I guess. I'll try that. Because at this point, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Let's see. Then I turn that off. And then it should have my input as this. Nope, still sounds weird, yeah. And it sounded weird in my damn ears. Alright, so wait, what is this on? That says monitor mix headphones. Yep. XLR. Okay. And then that mix should be stream audio. Nope, that don't make a difference. Sound capture. Definitely not it. Alright, so all that shit is on. That shit is straight. Bro, I don't know. Alright, yo, is that better? Okay. I wonder if that's an on or off thing. I wonder if that's it. Alright, let's see if that's it. RIP headphone users, right? Slightly. Solomon King says it's slightly better. Let me try to listen to it. Man, I tell y'all. This shit is not easy, man. It ain't easy being cheesy, as Chester would say. Okay, yeah, I can hear it still. And then if I turn this off, I wonder if it's gonna do that. Yep. So that's on. This is wild as hell, bro. And what's so crazy is that when I got it fixed, when my boy Eric came and did it, it was good. And I ain't changed nothing. Let's see. It's like it ain't even, it's like it's not working. That's exactly what it seems like. It really just seems like it's not working, like it's just not on, even though it says it's on. Because I'm looking at it and this is where it's been set. It has not changed one bit, but it's sitting here like it's not on. Let me go here and turn it off and see what happens. Now, when me turning this off, it should be crazy noise now. And I'm hearing nothing. Nothing has changed. So it's like the shit ain't working. That's exactly what it seems like. It's like it's not working or doing what it's supposed to do unless it's in here. Hold on. Hold the phone. Nope. And then the microphone is set. Input gain device. Headphone jack. I ain't mess with none of that. Audio enhancements. Wave gain lock. Nope. All of that shit is the same. Alright, so what is that under sound effect? And nothing. I don't see it, dude. This is beyond frustrating, man. Let's see if I mute that, what happens. Now if I mute that. Okay, god damn. Alright, so now y'all should be able to hear it now because it sounds really good now. Yo. All right. Yes or no, maybe so. I know that I can definitely hear it sounding better in my ear now. Okay, there we go. All right, so I know what the problem is, and I ain't got to address that shit right now. So I can address it later. Okay, I will go back and edit this part out. Let's see how long have I been live so I can make sure that, yeah. All right, actually we'll mark it. Now mark it from, let's see, find something to put in here so that I'll know that it's good. And let's see what I can use. Oh, I need something with a picture on it. This will work. This bitch got me. There we go. Now I know what to edit it up to. So I'll edit out all that shit because it's been like, 30 minutes. Okay. God damn. I am so sorry, y'all. My deepest apologies. But hey, I need to get this stream bigger, this podcast big enough to where I can have an audio engineer. Somebody that can do all this shit for me and I ain't got to worry about it. Till then, this is what you got. All right. So I'm going to try to go ahead and get right into this because I had a little topic I wanted to talk about to do a quick monologue, but because of time, I'm going to not do that. So this is basically me talking about this police officer that got shot with an Acorn. And I've never seen that. I've never heard of it in all my years and experience in law enforcement and all of my friends' years and experience in law enforcement. No one has ever told me about a scenario where they were shot or shot at with an Acorn gun or being shot or being hit with an Acorn. None of my military friends have ever said it. I don't know. So with that being said, yeah, what up, Preem? I don't know what or how this happened, but I will say this. Shout out to my man Kazamaz Keyblade. Hit your boy up with the donation. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you, man. And I don't know how this happened, but I guess in all of my years and all of my experience, I have never ever seen something this embarrassing. When I initially saw this, my first thought in all actuality was that it was fake. I thought it was fake. And I thought it was fake, not to say like it didn't happen, but I thought that maybe somebody edited out the sound and they put that, that sound over the video, because I watched it several times and I literally was like, no, this really didn't happen. And then I went into like a disbelief. I didn't want to believe that an officer who was a sworn and trained police officer would do something like this. I just didn't. I didn't believe it. And then after that, I began to slowly start to accept. Thank you, Andre. Appreciate it, bro. Then I slowly started to accept what it actually was. And this was by far one of the worst and most embarrassing displays of law enforcement I've ever seen. I'm telling you, y'all know that I am definitely pro police. However, I'm more so pro right, as in right thing to do, than anything else. And it's like, this should never have happened. And the fact that it did happen, this police officer who goes by the name of Jesse Hernandez, he will forever be mentioned in law enforcement because of what he's done. He will forever be used as a training reference. He should forever be talked about in law enforcement training. He should, man. He just should, because this is beyond. I mean, the only thing that could have been worse than what he did was if he died. That's the only thing that could have been worse than what happened and what occurred here, is if that man had actually gotten shot and died. Yes, Preem, we gonna get to the double barrel roll. We gonna get to it. But I just could not fathom the idea of a police officer, maybe a security guard, somebody like that, but not a sworn police officer to do something like this. So without further ado, we're going to play my favorite part of the show, and then we are definitely going to get into breaking down this video. And I mean, this is just on so many levels. There's just so many things that's wrong here, but I'm going to point them all out. So let's get ready to take a ride on the Magic School Bus.
Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances.
Oh, I gotta send this to my boy Mo,
of the copyright holder. This
because I don't know if he got it or not.
It's allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody.
Definitely gotta make sure my boy Mo get this.
Under 17 USC 107.
Y'all know my boy Mo that be in the chat. He's a police officer, and Mo has been. I think he's been on the force. I want to say 20, 25 years, somewhere around there. But he's definitely seasoned. I mean, just great police and all that good stuff. But he sent this to me, and when Mo sent me something, it's like I had already knew that I was gonna do this, but when my man Mo sent this to me, he was like, "Man, you gotta do this." I said, "Yeah, I know, man." It's like, it's one of the things where you can't make this up, man. You can't make this up. This is like, I mean, worst case, you couldn't conjure up something like this and just be like, yeah, this is what it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and read this real quick, and I'm gonna go over the video, and man, this is what it is. So for those of you who may not know, this is pretty much what happened from a news reporting standpoint, just basically reading the article. If you were to pick up a newspaper, this is what you would read. In Okaloosa County, Florida, a sheriff's office in the Florida Panhandle released body cam footage of an officer-involved shooting from November, so just a few months ago. It shows a deputy firing his weapon multiple times at a suspect inside a patrol vehicle after he mistakenly thought he'd been shot. So the officer thought he'd been shot. Meanwhile, his suspect is already in the police car. And we're going to get to that part too. Shout out to Jermaine. Thanks for hitting that donation, man. I appreciate you hitting the Cash App. Matter of fact, I need to post that Cash App in the chat. I forgot to do that the last couple times. Hey, shout out to my man Calvin Dickinson. Thank you. He said, you still the realest. Glad to see you. Hey, man, I'm glad to see you too, brother. Appreciate you. All right. He says, this body cam footage shows Deputy Jesse Hernandez walking to his patrol car. An Acorn is seen, which I have yet to see, falling on the roof. That's when Hernandez fell and yelled. The sheriff says deputies were responding to a disturbance call in Fort Walton Beach last November after a call from Marquise Jackson's girlfriend. Now, y'all all know what is the most dangerous call to go on? You guessed it. Domestic violence. So yeah, these two officers had a domestic, right? And here we go. So like I said, domestics are terrible calls, man. So she claimed Jackson refused to return her car and sent threatening text messages. And that's a little conflated, but we'll get to that part too. That's out of context. The girlfriend also told officers Jackson had weapons. Body cam video shows Jackson being searched and then detained. As my man, shout out to my boy DJ Just J, put a pin in that right there. Because you heard that right. Jackson being searched and then detained. All right. It goes on to show Hernandez heading to his car to search Jackson again. I've been hit. I'm hit. Hernandez could be heard saying in the video. However, he was not hit. He wasn't pinched. He wasn't kicked. He wasn't stabbed. He wasn't punched. He wasn't anything. But this is what he says. I'm hit. I've been hit. On me. Hernandez could be heard saying in front of the video. We said that it. One of the cats we play Call of Duty with, you know, you in Warzone, you know, you have those people that play Call of Duty and they think they the coldest Call of Duty motherfucker ever, so they get to go off on their own and they just doing what they want to do, don't communicate shit. And then once they ass is in the fire, they got 3 of the 4 people that's in the war zone on the opposite team is shooting at their ass, then all you hear is on me, like get to me. Like, nah, motherfucker, you should have said you was going over here to the firehouse. You should have said that before you went to the firehouse. But that's how one of our players, he always do that shit, and it's annoying as fuck. But he be like, on me. Like, wait, motherfucker, we don't even know where the fuck you at. And then be mad when he dead and in the gulag. Nigga in the ghoulie mad as hell. Like, where was y'all at, bro? Like, motherfucker, no, where was you at? Right, Preem know what I'm talking about. Preem be like, on me. Hey, man, if you don't shut your ass up, but whatever. All right, so let me get back to it because we're almost finished. Okay, all right, then it says, I'm hit. Hernandez had been saying, however, he was not hit, according to the internal investigation report. Hernandez says he thought gunshots came from inside his patrol car. Put a pin in that. It's so many pins in this one, guys. I'm just saying. The video shows Hernandez shooting at the back of his car. Sergeant Beth Roberts opened fire too. And this bitch is across the way and she just let loose too. Now, I'm going to say in her defense, she still fucked up, but she didn't fuck up as much because her fuck up was a consequence of his fuck up. So it was kind of like a chain reaction fuck up. It was the child of a fuck up. That's how she fucked up. But whatever. Okaloosa County Sheriff Eric Aden, think it's Aiden, yeah, said he couldn't comment on the incident, right, because of possible litigation, which is no doubt ensuing if it already hasn't happened. He did, however, release a video statement saying the sheriff's office is working to prevent this from happening again. We're actually going to use this particular case as training for the rest of our staff as a potential thing that we need to watch out for to make sure that we never put someone's life in jeopardy again. Sheriff Aiden said in the pre-recorded video. The investigation reports that Jackson did not fire a weapon. Jackson didn't even have a fucking weapon. It also states that sound Hernandez heard was likely an acorn hitting the roof of his car. Yes. Luckily, Jackson, who was in the back of the patrol car, was not hurt. And because fucking Deputy Jesse Hernandez was a fucking terrible shot. Thank God. Thank God. Meanwhile, Deputy Hernandez resigned from the force in December after an internal investigation found his use of force was not objectively reasonable, which he should have. The investigation found Sergeant Roberts' use of deadly force was objectively reasonable, and she was cleared. All right, so without further ado, let's get to this video.
I know anytime we get into it, whether I'm right or wrong, he puts his hands on me or he threatens to put his hands on me. It gets very violent.
And I'm calling this shit out right now. I'm about to refer to this bitch as a bitch several times over. Because what this bitch did, she does what most women do. You call the police, and cause you mad, cause after the 15th or 16th time, now you tired all of a sudden, and then you call the police and want the police to make this nigga do what the fuck you want him to do, because now you've had enough, when all the while, you ain't gonna do shit but go right back to this nigga, and this nigga has been the same nigga since day one, but now today you're tired, so now you gonna call the police on his ass. I tell you like this, you have to be careful of, and this for both women, y'all need to be careful of the type of men that y'all fuck with. That first time that nigga shows you that fucking hint of bitch assness, that hint of being a woman raised man, you need to get away from him if you like real men. And niggas, y'all need to stop fucking with these bitches that's gonna put y'all in jail and call the police the minute y'all don't do what the fuck that y'all don't do what the fuck she wants you to do. It's a notorious thing, and I'm so tired of men and women putting themselves in these stupid ass situations because they never fucking learn. And shout out to this black woman that's standing next to her, because she, I don't know how, unless she is mentally ill, she didn't say a word the entire time and was literally probably the calmest of everybody that was out there. I don't know what's wrong with her, but shout out to her, because she is definitely she's definitely unlike most black women who got the police there, cameras on, all kind of shit, and she ain't performing. I was astounded. But just keep watching and you'll see what I'm talking about.
There he is.
In your car or walking up?
He's walking.
Mm-hmm. So basically what they're doing now, they're trying to basically recover the vehicle, right? So she didn't call the police saying, Marquise done took my car and he's saying that he gonna mess the car up and he gonna do all this to the car and all that. So I just want my car back. Now, that's what she's telling the sergeant, who's actually body cam footage we're watching right now. Meanwhile, while this conversation is happening, this nigga is walking up. So that instantly lets you know they on bullshit, because if this nigga had her car and he was going to give her car back, he would have done what? Drove up with the car. Now, me as an officer, I would have said, hey, man, look, I don't want to go back and forth with you and your girl and her bullshit and y'all bullshit. I don't. But I do have a job to do. And right now, my job is to recover her vehicle. I don't want to have to take y'all to jail, and I don't want this to get ugly. Where's her car? Plain and simple. And a lot of times police officers, y'all have this knack of trying not to be direct and hoping that this is, just think, you hoping that the suspected bad guy do the right thing and just come clean. No, you need to tell a motherfucker what the consequences are up front. So when they do start to play them games, when shit starts unfolding and they do wind up getting their ass taken to jail, they already know what the fuck they done did and they know why the fuck they about to go. So many times, officers sit and just beat around the bush. You dance around the fucking mulberry bush, and then when it's pop go to weasel time, he got the confused look on his face, and you sit there saying, well, yeah, now you gotta go to jail. Tell a motherfucker what time it is up front. Hey, man, look, I do not want to have to take all y'all to jail. Did you say all of y'all? Then you probably ain't, because you have to take his ass anyway, more than likely. More than likely, the dude is gonna be removed, period. Unless it's his house and his property, then the woman should be removed. But usually her house, his ass got to go. Bye-bye. Take it easy. But in this instance, that's what you come and say. Hey, man, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. But right now, she got some shit that's missing. Where is it? No, fuck, thank you, no games, dude. Because when you play around, you're giving these motherfuckers time to fuck around. And they're gonna keep fucking around until they find out. 9 times out of 10, they don't want him to go. She don't want him to go to jail. And that nigga don't want to go to jail. They want to keep playing the game that they've been playing. That back and forth, we fight, we argue, and then we have great makeup sex shit. That's what a lot of dysfunctional motherfuckers like to do. So you have to cut that shit off at the pass and nip it in the bud and get to the motherfucking point. Hey, man, ain't gonna be no motherfucking R. Kelly bumping and grinding in 2 hours if you don't do what the fuck I need you to do and tell me where this car is so I can go the fuck on with my day and do some real fucking police work. I don't want to be here, but the fact that I am, you need to help me get this shit resolved. And if you play around, your ass is going to jail. That's how you got to break it down to these motherfuckers, because they like playing this shit. I like the way. They like playing these games, calling the police and having all this drama going on, and he go to jail and she go and bail him out and she don't press charges, and then they do it all over again. That's what they like to do, is dysfunction at its finest. 9 times out of 10, hear me when I say this, 9 times out of 10, a domestic violence call, domestic dispute call, it ain't the first time, and it's been going on already for at least 30, 40 minutes or an hour before you get there. This shit is what they do. This type of shit happens every day. It's the same shit. And it's just that they're used to it and they like it. However, you're now involved and your job is to conduct an investigation and enforce the law.
She pretty much like, we're in a relationship, arguing, conversation.
You hear what he said. Pretty much, we're in a relationship, we arguing, going back and forth. Like I just said, they got that back and forth bullshit going on, and they don't realize what the gravity of this is, because this bitch fucked around and said he got weapons, he got guns, and that's what the fuck she did. And that is elevating the response. It takes shit to another level. Like Emerald Lagasse says, it kicks the shit up a notch when you say shit like that.
Pat him down, please.
What's that?
Pat him down.
Now, we're 1:11 into this, and they're literally about 30 seconds late in doing this. Every police officer knows once you make contact, you need to pat a motherfucker down. Hey, how you doing? I'm Officer Redmond. I got some questions I need to ask you, but first, for my safety, officer safety, I legally have the right to pat you down. I just want to pat you down to make sure that you're good. You don't have anything on you that can hurt me. Do you have any weapons? Do you have any weapons? You have knives, guns, rocket launchers, anything like that? Shout out to my boy Victor too. That's what he used to always say. And I stole that from him. He used to say, you got a rocket launcher. And the reason why he would say that, because it's absurd, but it helps lighten the mood. When you do, and that'll help give you an indicator of a person that's actually actively listening to you. And it helps lighten the mood to see if you're dealing with a bad guy or a good guy. If he's hyped up on fucking meth, he might not hear you. If he's hopped up on fucking fentanyl, he might not hear you or understand you. So you say something like that, that's an extreme to try to see, do like a kind of a temperature check. So that's just what that is. But yes, that's what you do. You want to pat a motherfucker down and see what the fuck they got. If you got a gun, you want to disarm them. If you got a knife, you want to take it from them. Whatever the fuck else he may have, you want to get it up off of him. That's just it. Right?
Do you have any weapons on you?
No.
Okay.
And you heard him ask, what you patting me down for? Which is rightfully so. You can ask that. Not a problem at all. Officer needs to explain that.
I'm getting patted down for.
Because you're getting patted down.
Why?
And see, this is why I don't like female police officers, because she's being a bitch, because she's already on that other bitch's side. At the end of the day, you ain't on nobody's side, ma'am. And you need to treat him with just as much respect as you treated her. He ain't done shit wrong that you have witnessed. You need to treat him with respect. This is why I don't like female police officers being on the street. And y'all can hate me, say I'm a fucking chauvinist and all that shit, but all these female police officers, they need to be driving around lieutenants and captains. They need to be behind the motherfucking desk, handing out police reports, doing paperwork, and doing all that kind of shit there, as opposed to being out on these streets. Because number one, based on their fucking attitudes and their fucking emotions, they will react wrong. And then when it comes down to it, when the shit gets thick, they can't do shit. They can't go hands on. They be tapping motherfuckers and rubbing the motherfucker on the back while you getting your ass whooped by some big 6'8" dude, 272 pounds, that want to say, I ain't going to jail today. That bitch ain't going to be able to do nothing to help you. And the fact that people think, well, they got guns too, she can shoot a motherfucker. Yeah, all right. You let that bitch pull her gun out and she shoot the wrong motherfucker, she'll fuck around and shoot your ass while you talking. Just like that police officer that was on the CTA talking about shoot him, because that big motherfucker was whooping his ass. And it took that bitch 35 minutes to get her goddamn gun out. I'm just saying that's the truth. I don't feel that these women, or I don't think that these women need to be out here on these streets, because in all actuality, they are fucking useless. After the fact, at the scene of a crime, filling out a report, something like that, taping off the scene, yup, let them do that. As far as them motherfuckers being hands-on, they ain't gonna bust a motherfucking grape. And depending on the type of day they had, or the day that they're having, or whether they got some dick or not last night, they could have the worst attitude possible. Period. Let's get back to the show.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I don't have no weapons on me.
What's that like?
This is cute. Don't got no weapons on me.
Hands on your pockets.
This is a lazy ass pat down. Number one, you always start from the waist, top to bottom. Why? Because that's where a motherfucker gonna more than likely have some shit. He had that dude hands up, did a lazy ass pat down, and then this dude was able to put his hands back in his pocket, and then the motherfucker said, get your hands out your pocket. You should have been all over that front pocket in the first place, bro. Once you went to the waist, you should have went to them motherfucking pockets on the front of his hoodie. But lazy ass policing, lazy ass technique. Plain and simple. They don't, you gotta take every last one of these motherfuckers as the worst motherfucker. And my thing is this, because I get it, we get complacent at times and you get a little lackadaisical. However, on a domestic, you need to always be turned up. Always, because a domestic can go left just like that. You should always be turned up, ready to go, ready to kick it the fuck off with the shits, whatever you want to call it, amped up, trained to go, however you want to call it or phrase it. You always need to be on your most heightened alert on a motherfucking domestic, period.
Okay. So, what's your side?
I ain't got.
Great question. Calvin said, have you ever seen a female officer handle her business with a suspect? Once. In that video where that female shot that dude that was trying to take her gun. In that video I did. However, it shouldn't even got to that point because of the shit that the dude was on. But as a female, she handled herself well. But I've never seen a female officer get with it and kick the shit off like like a man would. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. I've never seen a female officer take a motherfucking dude the fuck down and a dude get his shit served up real nice because he got out of line or went too far or didn't want to go to jail. I've never seen a female officer get jiggy with it on her own. Never. Nope.
No, so I ain't got, whatever she said is what it is. So whatever she want to do, let's do it. And see how far she want to take it.
Now, see, that clearly lets you know that Marquise Hernandez is raised by a single mother. I promise, I bet $1,000 that his daddy was not in his life because he's standing there with his arms crossed like this. Whatever she want to do, that's how we can do it. It's whatever she say. You ain't even man enough to explain what the fuck is going on for your own benefit, bro. But what is he doing? She want me to go to jail, then I'll just go. That's what it is. And that's just how it is. Whatever she says, that's what she said. I ain't got nothing to say. Acting like a bitch. Speak what the fuck is going on. Give that bitch her shit back, and you could have been gone, bro. You ain't whooped her ass. You ain't put your hands on her. She want what the fuck is hers. Give her her car and walk your happy ass to wherever the fuck you can go, and then call her ass 2 hours later because she know she gonna be with the shits and want to fuck again all over again. Play the game, bro, instead of doing this stupid shit. Because this is what got your punk ass in the backseat of the car. Well, if Officer Hernandez had been half of a fucking decent shot, you'd probably be dead.
Where is her car?
At her mom's house.
Let's see how far she want to take it.
Let's see how far she want to take it.
He's saying he just turned over her mom.
Mm-hmm.
How far you want to take it?
Look at this motherfucker, man.
What do you want to do?
I want my car.
Okay, I think it's at your mom.
And look, don't get it twisted. Don't y'all dare think that this bitch is a damsel in distress. Because she's not. And you're going to see how this bitch don't let not one tear fall. However, you going to see her just, when it's time to shut the fuck up and actually speak, you going to see her switch that little, I just want to, I don't know. You going to see that shit switch in just a second. As quick as she turned it on, it's just as quick as she can turn it off. She's full of shit. Plain and simple. And she ain't got no daddy. I can promise you that. I just want my car. That's all I want. I just want my car. And here's the thing. Women, your man takes your car. All you have to do is say, look, Ron Tavius, I'm going to report the car stolen if it's not here in 10 minutes. Wherever the fuck you at is where the fuck you at. Car ain't here in 10 minutes. I'm reporting the motherfucker stolen. Do whatever the fuck you're going to do to it. I don't care. Shoot it up, burn it up, beat it up. I don't give a fuck. Fuck the cop if you want to. If you don't turn that car in 10 minutes in front of my house, nigga, I'm calling the police and I'm reporting the car stolen. That's all this bitch had to do. All that other shit, he got guns and I don't know what he's at and he's pushed me before and he's done this before. Bitch, all that shit ain't even called for because all you doing is adding fuel to the fire.
House is what he's saying.
How did he get here if it's at my mom's?
See how quick them tears is gone? See? You see what I mean? See how quick them tears gone?
I know. Can you call your mom to see if the car's there?
Yeah.
Okay.
She just called me.
Okay, and see if she's got the key.
Now she's back.
I'm gonna call my mom.
With them fake ass eyelashes, look like two fingers through two hands sitting up there while she talking and flicking her damn eyelashes. Take them goddamn fake eyelashes off.
Yeah, call her real quick.
I just want my car. I don't care about anything else.
I don't care about anything else. I'm over it.
3 years.
3 years. Oh, I've had to endure this 3 years. Oh my God. I just can't. Bitch, please. Get out your goddamn mind. Like this just the worst shit in the world.
This bitch got me.
Are you fucking serious? And you hear the fucking female officer, that whole, we believe all women. This is the problem with that shit, because she's sitting like, I know, yeah, my boyfriend's doing the same thing, girl. Bitch, you the goddamn sergeant on fucking duty, on site. You supposed to be in charge, saying, look here, ma'am, I know that you may be motherfucking upset and all this shit, but I just need you to give me the facts. Save the tears and just tell me what we can do to help get your car back. Instead of trying to, what the fuck are you sympathizing with her for? But that's what women do. I know.
My car.
Oh my God. Exactly. Her own mama can't even understand what the fuck she's saying. She like, what, bitch?
Where's my car at the house? I have the police here at Sheikah's house to get my car.
So that's the black friend, Sheikah. And like I said, I'm still amazed at how Sheikah ain't said shit thus far. Shout out to Sheikah.
It's not at the house.
Where the tears go? She just turning this shit on and off like a fucking light switch. Like a fucking light switch. She's just turning it on and off.
Okay. It's not home.
Okay.
Okay. I said you have my location, right?
See?
I'm on Green Acres. Yeah. Bye.
And here's the thing. Why in the fuck is she crying? She ain't had her ass whooped. She ain't been cussed out. The police are there. What the fuck are you crying about? What you crying about? What is she crying about? She's just adding fuel to the fire. And women are notorious for this shit, to play on a motherfucker's emotions, to make it seem like they ain't did shit and it's all on the guy. This is in the way that this picture is being painted, this the worst nigga in the world that done walked up with her key cards in his pocket, car keys in his pocket. This the worst nigga in the world, worst nigga that ever lived, and we don't know how the fuck she's made it these past 3 years living with and fucking this nigga. We just don't know, but she's still here by the grace of God.
It's not at my house.
Okay, and mom's there right now.
My mom is there. She's coming here.
She's coming here. Okay.
Yeah.
She's coming here.
My car is not here. I mean, at my house, and I don't see it anywhere in the vicinity. Did you have her?
The vicinity.
Detain him, please. I need an affidavit from you. Okay.
Where's that?
That's where you're filling out that you're wanting to pursue charges. Okay.
Okay. Oh, I think I can do that. Now, here's my thing. In what the sergeant is doing now, she's correct. However, I would have just explained the shit to this dude to give him a fucking out. Because number one, once we start down this path, I'm not turning back. And I would say, hey, look, man, get this fucking car. Tell me where this car is. We'll go get it. I got 3-4 officers out here. We'll go get this motherfucker. Bring it back here and be done with this shit. Take your ass away so you won't fucking be around this motherfucker for the next 24 hours or whatever the fuck we're going to do. And your ass is out of here. You got an opportunity now to where we can just get this shit over with. Now, if you want to fuck around and find out, I get it. And that's exactly what we'll do. We're going to fuck around and find all the way to fuck out. That's exactly what I would do. I would break it down now because you now see what's happening. But her, this female, detain him. Like, bitch, you doing too much. Because the thing is, in most situations, 2 weeks later, you'll be right back at this motherfucker house. 2 days later, you'll be right back at these motherfuckers' house. That's just how that domestic bullshit works.
Where's our car? Where's our car, Marquise?
Can I talk to her?
No.
No.
Can I talk to her more?
No.
Her keys right here. Her keys right here. Can I give you her keys?
Yep. And so there it is right there. He got the keys. He ain't saying where the car is, right? So his ass going. Here's what it is. We'll go look for the motherfucker. We'll go get shit, whatever we're going to do, but let's go. He wants to fuck around and find out. Let's let him fuck around and find out.
Have you ever filled out an affidavit with us before? Okay, so the suspect is going to be his information. This, where it's the narrative, that's going to be what happened, the incident, okay? And then all of this is going to be your information, all right? So don't sign this until I swear you to it, all right? Okay? If you have any questions, get with me or get with one of the deputies, okay? And don't listen to what he's running his mouth right now. Just let him run his mouth.
Man, please. Women are so full of shit, bro. You would think that this motherfucker done got her ass whooped the way that she's crying. And just so fucking emotional. Here's my thing. If this was the first time this happened, it could be a little shocking for her, right? Could be a little, off keel. Could be a little, different, just overwhelming. First time it happened. Police are here, may not be familiar with dealing with the police and all that. But nope. This bitch been dealing with this shit for 3 years. You just heard her say it out her mouth. This bitch been dealing with this shit for 3 years. So she's used to it. This is what the fuck it is. It ain't like he waited 3 years and then today is the first day he got on bullshit. He was doing this shit 3 weeks into the relationship. Plain and simple.
So, need to provide her information about an injunction.
Yeah. I guess it's in the cars at Heaven Home.
Shout out to my man David Sheffield. Hit your boy with $5. Appreciate you, bro.
I'll read it off to you. So it's 850. It is 917.
What did I call?
From their mom, the car's over there.
No, mom said that the car is not over there at her
My mom
residence.
is on her way here. Okay.
But mom said car is not there.
Car is not here.
Okay. So let's see if we can find it. Let's see if we can find it. I agree with you, ladies.
See? There you go.
I agree that it's
I agree
somewhere
with you.
probably within about a
Agree
mile.
with you somewhere, ladies. I'm on your side, ladies. I don't care, ladies. I'm just on your side, period.
No, I think it's going to be somewhere around here. Excuse me. We're going to check around here, and then if we can't find it, then we'll start looking up other places.
You didn't say where it is?
He's playing games right now.
He's playing games right now.
He's gonna play games.
He's gonna play games. And I'm gonna play games. And she's gonna play games. We're all gonna play games. Because that's what we like to do. We like to play games. Right?
If he had the firearm, would he leave it in your car? No?
He would leave it in his own car.
He'd leave it in his own car.
If there was any weapon, it'd be in his car, not in mine. I hope
Right.
mine.
Right. When he sent you the picture that we're looking at that we can't figure out what it is.
That is. I think it's. What do you think that is?
I don't know. I really don't.
Like honestly,
It's a weird picture. It's like
it was a threat,
playing.
and it's
There you go.
my not dashboard, but
Your screen.
my screen.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so it's like, why would you send me a picture of that? I'll show you again and
Yeah.
tell me what that is. I don't know. Like, I don't know what that piece is because that's not ordinarily there.
Right. Does he have anything on the firearm, like any aftermarket
Like a
things?
silencer.
That's what that is.
All right.
But
Now, what the fuck does that mean? So he has a gun and it has a silencer on it. He's being detained. He's in custody. You don't have the car. And that's the only way that you would even be trying. You would be trying to get the car to search the vehicle, see if there's an illegal firearm in there. Other than that, it's no big fucking deal. That's not an issue. That's literally at this point a non-fucking factor. Your fucking job right now is to get the vehicle back. Period.
Okay. But yeah, he has more than one weapon. And I just wouldn't think he'd have it in my car or toting it around.
Okay.
Or anything like that. But
he has a weapon. He has it in his. He wouldn't be toting it around. Who the fuck doesn't carry a gun that they own from time to time? Makes no sense. But what this is doing, this is amping up the fucking situation. You're heightening the situation. For no fucking reason at all. And Sarge is biting hook, line, and sinker. Because she should literally just be like, that's not important. He hasn't committed any type of crime or anything like that. We just want the vehicle, ma'am. That's it. All this other shit you talking about, I got him in custody. He don't have access to none of that shit. We patted him down. Even though he got guns, there is no gun. There is no sex in the champagne room. There is no gun in play here. Period. He's been patted down and you know where the fuck he's at. So it ain't like he can ride by and shoot y'all motherfuckers. That ain't the case. There is no reason to even be discussing this part until you find the vehicle. And at that point, yes, you should search it.
Sending me a picture, threats, and I'm like, what is that? Me and her both trying to figure it out. Like, what is that? We couldn't even tell, but more than likely it probably is a weapon. And he's like, I'm gonna bust your whole shit up. Like, I'm gonna bust your windows. I'm gonna bust your radio, whatever. He's like, I'm gonna bust your whole shit.
There you have it. And that right there lets you know what his intentions were with the weapon. He was going to bust up her shit. Basically saying, I'm going to fuck your car up. Made no threat against her, but you see how she's categorizing it? He's making threats. He threatened to fuck up my car, ma'am. And that's what the sergeant should have said. Said, ma'am, has he ever threatened to hurt you physically? Has he ever hurt you physically or beaten you? Well, no, but I'm not sure. But did he do it today? All right, then. So what he's talking about is saying from those texts and what you're saying in the context in which he's saying it is that he's going to mess up your property. He's going to destroy your property. Stop trying to make it seem like he want to come and kill you, bitch, because that ain't the case.
Okay. By the time you get to your car, it's going to be over with.
Exactly. By the time you get to your car, it's going to be over. So basically saying, bitch, hey, I'm going to fuck your car. Your car going to be through. Here's the thing. Do you want him to fuck your car? No. But that's what insurance is for. Brian, with all the training officers have had, do you as an officer have to use some street sense too when dealing in different situations? Absolutely. That's the problem with these police officers. And it's to your own fucking local government's fucking demises. I mean, their own fucking, they're the reason behind it. Let me rephrase it because I couldn't find the words. It's to their fault that they've done this because you have so many police officers that have retired, that have left the field altogether because of this defund the police fucking campaign that's been going on. Now, all of these places are in need of law enforcement officers and they're trying to get whatever they can. And the thing is that, like I've always said, FTO, field training officer, that time you spend with a seasoned trained officer, it's all fucked up. They need to change that. It needs to be a standard across the board, and it needs to be at least a year. My recommendation would be 2 years. You should spend 2 years with an FTO. And it doesn't have to be the same one, but you shouldn't be on your own for at least 2 years. 2 years would be great because it gives you an opportunity, because a lot of times you learn the paperwork type of shit. You learn how to fill certain shit out and do the reports and all that shit. But the other part is that you will see a lot in 2 years. So when you're out on your own working nights, which is how most of them usually are, you will see that shit and you will be like, oh yeah, I remember when me and Jonesy came across this a year and a half ago, 6 months ago. But when you only got them 6 months to get it in, bro, all the FTO is trying to do is just trying to give you the basics just to get your ass out there. That's just what it is. And that's another thing too, Dion Prime, he's right. Once they started going after that qualified immunity, trying to get that shit, man, getting that shit taken off, that definitely makes police officers be like, man, fuck this shit. I don't want to deal with this. You mean to tell me I can go out here and go out here and try to do the right thing, and the one time I do the wrong thing, my life is over? Not my career, my life. It ain't, hey, you get reprimanded. Hey, you might get suspended. Hey, you might get a verbal warning. Nope, your life is over. You going to jail. That's it. One time you fuck up. Fuck the other 17 years of service you did. Pension and shit gone. Everything gone. There is no fucking job in the world like that. Do you realize that doctors have way more leeway than police officers, and these motherfuckers put their lives, they lose more lives on their operating tables and by their procedures more than anybody. And they got way more leeway with killing people, literally, that pose no threat. Just bad doctoring, bad practices. They get away with way more shit, and they can do it without consequences more than the police can, who are actually active in the moment. At a drop of a hat, all this shit can go left. That's exactly how that shit is. And that's fucking crazy. A doctor can fuck you up, kill your auntie, your cousin on the fucking operating table just by fucking up, leaving something inside you. They don't lose their job. Cut too deep, they don't lose their job. Cut too much off, they don't lose their job. Slice an artery and nick your fucking heart and you die on the table, they don't lose their job. I come and shoot a motherfucker with a taser, and because you feel like that was deadly force, I lose my job and I go to jail? Man, y'all motherfuckers crazy. I wouldn't do this job. I'm telling you that right now.
Okay, at this point, I want to be done with it. I don't even want to entertain it, because he is known for playing games. So it's like, I need to show you, like, I'm not playing. I want my car, that's that.
So he's playing games, and bitch, he plays games, and there you go. Now you acting like this is just the worst thing. Bitch, you been doing this shit. Y'all been fucking around. Y'all been fucking around with the fuck around. Y'all been having this bullshit go back and forth because that's what you like, because that's what you're used to. Your mama probably did it. His mama probably did it. Probably still doing it. And that's what the fuck you like. What do you like? A whole lot of bullshit on a fucking weekend getting it started. What do you like? Me call the cops and you go to jail or get shotted. What do you like? That's what the fuck she does. That's what the fuck they do. And I'm just telling you this because you have to think like that when you're on a domestic. This ain't the first time. This is like the 7th or 8th that police are called. Not to mention the ones that go back and forth where the police don't get called. For every one time the police get called, there's at least 5 to 6 times that this shit done happen without no police getting involved. So unless a motherfucker come, you come on the site, on the scene, and a motherfucker come to you like, this is the first time he's ever hit me, he's never punched me before, I don't know what's going on. Then you can say, okay, come on, man, let's get you up out of here. But how often does that happen? It's always some bullshit with the same people, the same couple, just a different group of officers dealing with the shit.
I don't know what the fuck he has going on, but
get the picture. If she'll give it to you, because it does. It looks like a silencer pushed up to the dash area. If you want to go ahead and transport him, I'll stay here and get the affidavit.
Okay. And then, just because you mentioned that.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it took me so
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
like that. Is there anything else I need to fill out?
Thanks for rejoining, Calvin. Appreciate it, bro.
What the vehicle is and how much you think that it's valued at.
Like how much I paid for my car?
Yeah, or how much you think that it would value at right now.
Stolen. So, okay.
They got it?
Okay.
They found it.
Where is it?
1656 Hunt Club over here off MLK.
Heather Glenn.
Is that?
See? Where the T is at now? Where's the distraught woman at now? Where's this bitch at? Either this bitch is bipolar, or this bitch has multiple personality disorder, or she's just your average, everyday, run-of-the-mill bitch that does this type of fuck shit. Get all dramatic and make shit get blown out of proportion for no reason. Meanwhile, the police are involved and a motherfucker about to go to jail. See how she think it's a joke now? She think it's a game? She's holding back her smirk or her grin. Watch.
That's those apartments. Like, on that one road where the two gas. He must have walked.
You must have walked.
I mean,
I'd say
walking,
about 2-3 miles.
walking is a little minute, but driving is not too far.
I'm pulling out your full search.
Okay. Do you know your tag number off the top of your head? Okay,
don't.
it's okay.
I don't.
What? Oh! Where? Right there? Jesse, are you okay? Get in the house! Get in the house! Jesse! Get back! Where is he?
In the car.
43, give me traffic. Shots fired. I got a deputy down. Off of McLaren. We're off of McLaren. Shots fired. I got a
And the Academy Award for best assistant actor in a police domestic violence dispute goes to none other than
This bitch got me.
this the same bitch who was just like, I don't have time for this. I just want my car. It is whatever. He always playing games like this. It's like he just need to give me my shit back. She goes from that to no, God, no. Like, come the fuck on, bitch. Enough with the goddamn acting. Sit your ass down. Now you concerned about this nigga. Fuck him going to jail. Fuck that. He in the back of the squad car, but now you want to, don't shoot him now. Bitch, what did you think was going to happen? Well, I didn't think that this would happen anyway, because it's a goddamn Acorn. But that's beside the point. Stop calling the police on these niggas.
deputy down. Jesse, how are you?
Yep.
Jesse, how are you? Okay.
And I'm telling you right now, and I know, because I know me, I literally would have told that bitch to shut the fuck up and go in the house or to get back. I know I would have, because that shit right there, a motherfucker screaming at the top of her lungs in a blood-curdling no repeatedly. Oh, that shit would have drove me batshit crazy. That shit would have drove me back. I would have lost it. I'd be like, bitch, take your goddamn ass in. I would have went on some nigga shit like, I swear to God I would. I can't stand that kind of shit when it's unwarranted and unnecessary. I would have been going, I would have went the fuck off on her ass, but let's go.
No! 43 SO, I need EMS. I need EMS on standby. Suspect is going to be in the vehicle.
No!
Where are you hit? Where are you hit?
No!
Get back!
No!
Get back!
Anybody to do anything, please!
I don't want anybody to do anything. Please. This is ridiculous, dude. I can't stand when women do this kind of fuck shit. You're the reason they're there, ma'am. What the fuck are you talking about? That bitch should be standing there with her arms crossed like, I told Marquise to give me my car. That's what the fuck that bitch should have said. She should have been there like, see, I told Marquise to just give me my car. And he should have, she looking at Sheikwa, whatever her name was. She should have been like, if he would have just gave me my car, none of this shit would have happened. But he wanted to play them fucking games. Now his ass is in the backseat of that car, and officer can't shoot. Done shot the motherfucker up, and we don't know if he alive or dead. He should have bought me my shit. That's what she should be saying. Told this nigga to give me my whip. The fuck?
I might have hit my vest.
Okay, okay, okay.
No!
Get back! Get back! I'm not gonna tell you go! Get back! Get back! Get her! Get
I'd have pointed my gun at her like, bitch, you want some of this shit? like Will Smith did in Bad Boys V. He had that nigga JoJo. He had that gun in the back of JoJo's head. He was like, you better tell me something, I'm gonna fill your head up full of some hot shit. And my Lord was like, hey man, you can't do this, man. You can't. And he pulled that gun and said, do you want some of this shit? Cause I'll bust your ass too. My Lord is like, so sad, so sad. Tell him something, Joe. I told would have been like, bitch, you want some of this shit? Shit. Look at her motherfucking ass. Straight fucking actress all day long. I wouldn't trust this bitch as far as I could fucking toss her ass with one arm. I wouldn't. A bitch that's this dramatic and this fucking much of an actress, you can't trust this bitch for shit.
her back now!
No! Unbelievable. Oh, now you don't care. But at first it was just, I just want my car. I need my car. Fuck that. He got my car. Now the bitch don't care. Boy, man, y'all better start watching this shit. Y'all know y'all think that having these spicy bitches make it motherfucking all the more interesting and make it fun and all that shit. But nigga, it ain't the headache, it ain't worth it. It's just not worth it, dude. I'm telling you, it ain't worth it. You don't want to deal with no bitch like this, man. Not no real man. Now, motherfucking niggas who like drama and all that bullshit, like for a bitch to be saucy and spicy and all that, that's one thing. But I'm talking about real men. Stop allowing bitches like this to be in your lives, man, because it ain't going to work out for you in the end.
I don't care.
She don't care now.
Stay inside your house. Stay inside your house.
Listen to her. Right, that motherfucker must be like, be cool, honey bunny, be cool.
Do you have any movement? Stop. Stop right there. Stop right there.
And here's the thing, the other officers, I swear to God, I'm Sarge on that. If I'm Sarge, I would have been like, if she keeps screaming, I'd have told the other officer, because there's another officer on the other side, she keeps screaming, lock her up and put her in your car. I'd have been like, slap the cuffs on that bitch and get her out the way. Because this bitch ain't add nothing positive, nothing beneficial to this scenario right now.
Yeah. Do you see anything in my vest?
Right.
What are you feeling? Did you feel anything? My legs went numb when it hit me. All right.
His legs went numb because he did a double barrel roll. Wait till y'all see this stupid shit. This stupid motherfucker. A double barrel roll. This nigga he must have been. The only way I would even excuse this is if he was the understudy for John Wick in John Wick 4. If he wasn't the stunt double for John Wick in John Wick 4, then I don't know what the fuck this guy's problem is.
I don't know. My legs went numb for a second. I heard a pop come from.
Go this way.
I heard a pop.
Can you move?
Yeah.
Right.
I got you, buddy.
Now this is his body cam.
I'm pulling out, do a full search on him.
Now here's the problem. And here's where this is just not necessarily bad policing. This is untrained police. Because what he's going to do now, he should have did 5 minutes ago. He's right now, listen to this. Right now, he's getting ready to go and get this motherfucker out the car to pat him down and search him again. Here's my thing. It's not unusual to do a second pat down. Not unusual at all. The way that this should work, it should be both officers. You should have officer one do a real, not just no Terry frisk, but you pat the outside. If you put a motherfucker in your car, they need to be patted all the way the fuck down. The search that he's about to do now on this guy, he should have done before he put him in his car. Here's why. Police officers don't all keep the same car. Police officers share cars. Some officer before your shift, days before your shift, could have locked somebody up and that person could have done a shitty search and that person could have put a weapon, drugs, knife, syringe, razor, or anything in the backseat of that car. Slid it, tucked it somewhere, trying to make sure that they didn't get caught with it, and they could have done it. Happens all the time. Standard practice would be to search the vehicle before your shift. The whole back of that vehicle, you search it with a fine-tooth comb before your shift. You search it before and after you put somebody in your car. So when you about to put somebody in your car, you give it a quick rub down, check everything, make sure everything's good. You don't see nothing right offhand. Then you put the motherfucker in the car. But before you put that motherfucker in the car, you do a true pat down. Why? Because if a motherfucker's going in the back of your car, they are being detained and they are definitely can be searched. You done put the bracelets on, I can search your motherfucking ass. Get your ass up against the car, and this is what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go all the way down, check everything. In between your legs, outside, socks, ankles, shoes, all that shit before I put you in the backseat of this car. Checking all your pockets, all that shit. Because I don't want you to have something that you could either stash in that car and get rid of and it wind up going to somebody else, or it could hurt somebody else or hurt me. And I don't want something already in that car to do the same thing. So therefore, he would have known there's no gun. He would have been way more confident in knowing this guy, he might have some meth or some shit like that on him, but he doesn't have a gun. Ooh, these earphones.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Barrel roll.
Shots
Barrel roll.
fired!
Barrel roll. 2.5 barrel roll. What the fuck? Let me say this. I have never, unless somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, I have never, ever been trained to do a barrel roll, let alone a 2.5 barrel roll. 2.5.
Shots fired! You know.
No!
I'm
it. Here's my thing. And y'all, I'm glad I paused it right there because I want you to watch this reload. But here's my thing. The minute I thought I heard a gunshot, what's the first thing that you should do? I'm going to see if anybody in the chat I know my law enforcement guys are going to know this, but I just want to see if anybody in the chat is going to know. What's the first thing you should do when you hear gunshots or you even think you've gotten shot? Thank you, Calvin Dickerson. Take cover. Take cover. Get the fuck little, get low, whatever the fuck because you don't know if it's an Acorn or if it's a 22 or 9 mil or 40. The first thing you should do is take cover. The other thing that you should do at that point is once you've gotten into cover, then you want to assess to see where the threat is. Now, you could be thinking it's in the car, right? Okay, great. But you should still be able to see the threat. You've done 2.5 barrel rolls, and then you just grab your fucking gun and just start shooting. At what, sir? You obviously wasn't shooting at this nigga because this nigga didn't get pinched. So what the fuck are you shooting at? If you don't have a target, there is nothing for you to be shooting at. I'm sorry, but there just isn't. There just isn't. What? Now you see the mag is out, right? You got the mag in his hand, fresh mag in his hand, right? Right? Oh! Ah! Oh! He's laying on his back now, right? Okay. Yep. Gun is laying there on the ground. Looks like it's a Springfield. Got the RMR on it, right? Still can't pinch a motherfucker.
I'm good.
You see the loaded mag right there, right? Watch what this motherfucker do.
Feel weird, but I'm good.
I feel weird. Not I'm hit no more. I feel weird. That's because you just did 2.5 barrel rolls, sir. And you're not trained to do that. None of us are. 2.5 barrel rolls, not just one, not just two. He put a half on it just in case he's trying to shoot at me. He's not going to get me with these barrel rolls. No way, buddy. Ha ha. But let's see if he reloads his gun.
I got him.
Yes, people. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Do you hear what I hear? Do you hear what I hear? A magazine is still on the ground. You do not have a round in your weapon. A magazine is still on the ground, which means you don't have a round in your weapon. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? This stupid motherfucker pulls out his magazine and doesn't reload his gun after he clearly emptied out a mag. 13, 14 shots gone. Need a new mag. Yep. Pull the mag out. Yep. Get to my knees. Yep. Go lay on my back like a turtle. Yep. Then I get back up on my knee. Yep. Looking in the same direction of the magazine that I pulled from my holster on the ground. And what do? I just keep pointing my gun like it's something in the motherfucker. When we clearly saw that slide back and open. Back and to the left. That slide was back and to the left.
Good.
I'm good. Oh. Oh. God damn that barrel roll, man. If it wasn't for me being behind this Tesla, I don't know what would happen. Where are you going? Oh, the goddamn squirrel on this Acorn. Oh my God. Oh, I think it's in my back.
I don't know.
I don't know where I'm hit. I just know that I'm hit.
I might have hit my vest.
I might have hit my vest. He's aiming his weapon, and there's literally no ammo and no magazine in the fucking weapon. This is ridiculous, man.
Stay inside your house. Stay inside your house.
Look at this motherfucker. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. He hasn't even thought, hey, there's been no return fire. There's been no return fire. I'm now in cover. Let me try to see where I'm hit. Because to his knowledge, this guy is in the back seat of his car with his handcuffs on. What other threat could potentially be out or around? I have no idea, but he should have seen it by now if there was one. He should have seen it by now. Yes, the other officers are on. That's what you hear in the background, Calvin. They on site now. Look, he still ain't figured it out yet that his gun's not loaded.
It might have hit my vest. I don't know.
It might have hit my vest. I don't know. I know it's a badass squirrel right now looking down at this motherfucker like, got your ass. That squirrel is looking down at him like, yeah, I got your ass, motherfucker. Yeah, buddy. I saw you and I said I was going to hit you and I hit you. That's your ass.
I'm not.
Cavalry's coming. Cavalry's actually here. My man Preen said the squirrel eating popcorn. Nah, Preen, the squirrel is actually going live on his phone, commentating this shit. Like, look, the squirrel, like, look at this shit. So I hit, he turning around on him like, so I hit this motherfucking police officer with a squirrel, right? This stupid motherfucker thinks somebody done shot him, and then he do a double barrel roll, dog. He do a double barrel roll, 2.5. Then he shoot a whole magazine into the car, don't hit nobody, and then pulls out a mag to reload his gun and don't. Let's keep watching, y'all, and flip the camera back around. Streaming this motherfucker like he's streaming the whole thing. That shit is all over Squirrel Book. It's all on Squirrel Tube. He's streaming that shit on Squirrelogram, Squirrel Tube, Squirrel Book, and Squirrel X. It's on all 4 platforms, dog. It's on all 4.
What you say, now, Chuck? And that's a for sure right on.
That's what the squirrel is saying.
I don't know. I
don't know.
felt like it.
Jesse, move over to me. I got you. Move over to me.
Look at this motherfucker. He ready too.
Jesse, come back. Mark vehicle right there. Dude, am I hit?
Dude, am I hit? Dude, am I
Further
hit?
back, further back, further back.
Dude, am I hit? Hell no, hell no. Just utterly ridiculous. This shit is probably the worst display of police work I've ever seen. Because it's not so much of what he thought, it's what he thought, but then it's how he reacted based on what he thought. And there was nothing that would justify him reacting the way that he did to what he thought. If the only thing that I would say that he confused, he went straight Hollywood with this shit. He literally performed and acted like he was in a fucking movie. It was as if somebody said, and action. And he did the double barrel roll, 2.5 barrel roll, laid on his side, shot. Well, I'm sorry, did the 2.5 barrel roll, shot, laid on his side, shot, did some Arnold Schwarzenegger. I gotta get to the chopper. Get over to the side, get behind the Tesla, and then say, whew, boy, I feel weird. How about you guys? Hey, Marquise, you feel weird? I just feel so weird. Yeah, my legs weren't working. My legs went numb. I don't know, but my legs went numb. I feel weird. How do you guys feel? You guys feel weird? I feel weird. Dude, am I hit? Am I hit, dude? Dude, check me out, man. Am I hit? No, you ain't hit. But I tell you what, this motherfucker about to get hit with a fat ass lawsuit and about to get a fat ass settlement. I can tell you that. And when they get his ass to the motherfucking, when they get his ass in the goddamn in the testimony, they say, hey, so Officer Hernandez, can you describe to us what happened? This is what his testimony is going to be.
I tell you what, man, you want to get a flying cow, man, you go load up them dynamite and old cannon like that, they go to boom, man, the old cow flied all over the place. No way, man, dead is dead, man. It's getting old, I'm sitting up there, harnessed into dang old Wedge City up here, man. Yeah, man, talk about boo, man. Hey, man.
That's what his testimony is going to be on the record. That's what his testimony is going to be on the record. He's going to say that, and that's what they're going to say, okay, yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to settle, and yep, that's it. Yeah, we're going to just settle. Yeah, you say how many millions? Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and let's just make this go away. Yeah, I get it. Yep. And then when Marquise leave, he going to be like,
kick y'all ass. Oh, y'all got your ass.
That's exactly what he's going to do. That shit is ridiculous. And that squirrel ain't shit for what he did. Secret Squirrel, you ain't shit. Alvin, Simon, Theodore, whichever one of you motherfuckers did it, y'all ain't shit. It's one of you four. It's either that goddamn Secret Squirrel, or it's that goddamn Alvin, or it's that Simon, or that Theodore that kicked this bullshit off and got all this shit stirred up. That's all I got to say. But this was horrendous. And I hope that, like I said, I'm glad that the dude didn't get shot, man. He didn't die, because that would have really just been terrible. And had he died, I would have definitely been like, yeah, my man needs to go to jail. I really would have said it. Even in the Breonna Taylor shooting, that police officer that once they busted in and he just randomly shot in through the back of the house, TV shit, man. That's TV shit. Every time shots ring out, every time shots are fired, doesn't necessarily mean that everybody has to fire their gun. If you can't acquire the threat and you can't safely acquire that target, then you gotta motherfucking don't pull the trigger, man. Sometimes you gotta take collateral damage now. Like in the that Joel Osteen church shooting, how that kid got shot. I'm quite sure that kid got shot by them police officers, but that's because his stupid ass mama had a motherfucking AR-15 that was shooting people. Yes, the kid gotta get shot. Sorry. Sounds bad, sounds terrible, but that's the reality of it. Mom gonna use you as a human shield. I'm sorry, kid. little Fernando, whatever your name is, but Elian Gonzalez, you got to go down. That's collateral damage. That's something that you just can't avoid. But when you're shooting at something, returning fire, or whatever the case may be, and you can't acquire the target yourself with your own sights, then you don't need to fire your gun. I don't care who else is shooting. This is not motherfucking rules of engagement where Samuel Jackson is just like, waste the motherfuckers. Because he was right. You can't do what this officer did. There's no reason to even, you can't even begin to justify this. Exactly, Michael. You are responsible for every bullet that leaves your gun. Period. Kazimaz Keyblade said, I still think Hernandez should be charged. If any one of us emptied a magazine in public and didn't hit anything, it'd be a felony. True. True. However, with qualified immunity, it's one of those things where you covered by your job. Because of the job that he does, that's just what it is. Should he have lost his job? Yes. And here's why I'm going to say that. And y'all usually don't hear me say this. He's not cut out to be a police officer. And what I mean by that is he doesn't have enough life experience to where he can even differentiate between an acorn and a bullet and a gunshot. That's the difference. In the totality of the circumstances, he didn't even assess what had taken place to where he thought he could be shot to if that was even possible. Dion Prime said, I bet that squirrel is a black female. You ain't shit for that. But that's my thing. He didn't even take it. He didn't even assess what the totality of the circumstances were to even warrant that type of response. He made several mistakes, and then, as opposed to him just getting in cover, he could have just done that and could have been, hey, man, I don't see this motherfucker. That's why I didn't shoot. I couldn't acquire a target. That's why I didn't shoot. He just wanted to let that motherfucker ride. And then let it ride, laid on his side, let it ride. Then got over to the other side of where the car was, finally got in the cover, laid on his back for a minute, never reloaded his firearm and was pointing it like it was still loaded. You doing way too much, bro. And that was just lack of experience and lack of training. And it was like, even for me, because of just where I grew up and living in the experience I have from life and just from the training that I had as a police officer and just learning from my dad and other police, I'm wired because of the area I grew up in. When I hear gunshots, I'm looking to see where the threat is. I'm not running. I'm not going to just take off. I'm going to look to see where the threat is first because of my PTSD with gunshots. Gunshots, I've gotten immune to that initial fear reaction to gunshots. I hear what sounds to be gunshots. I'm looking to see like, man, where the fuck them gunshots coming from? Just like how in Kansas City, those people that thought, or the dude that thought that was fireworks, that was his mind not wanting to realize what was really happening. I don't think fireworks first. I think gunshots first. I hear a fucking balloon bust, gunshot first. Then I can de-escalate from there. It is the 4th of July. That's probably, oh wait, it is a birthday party. That's probably a balloon. That's how my mind works because of the environment I grew up in. Being a police officer, you need to have the tactical awareness to where you're doing your job properly. But when the shit does hit the fan, your tactical mindset takes over and your training kicks in and you acknowledge what's going on. You got to take into account what's happening before you react. And it don't take 20 minutes to do it, but you still need to do it. That's just what it is. And this police officer, he's not wired for this type of work. He's not wired to be out in those streets like that because of how he reacted. He literally thought he was shot, and his response was, "I'm hit. My legs I feel weird, and my legs went numb." That's not what happened, bro. You did a 2.5 barrel roll. You unloaded a magazine, didn't hit a fucking soul, and didn't get shot. Just like when Tom Cruise talked about Santiago in A Few Good Men. Santiago hadn't called a soul, and he didn't pack a thing. And that's exactly what this guy did. Why the 2 orders? Why the fucking code red? Huh? Why the 2 different orders? You said that if people don't follow orders, people die. That's what you said, right?
You can't handle the truth.
You said that you specifically gave the order not to give him a code red. You said you was crystal clear, in fact, right? Colonel Jessup, why the 2 orders? You goddamn right I did. Santiago hadn't called a soul, and he didn't pack a thing. This guy was clearly out of his league. And like I said, he should not be the police. Now, let's go over to Sarge. Oh, Beth, I forgot her last name. Beth Roberts. Beth Roberts, who was cleared, and in her being cleared, I get it. She should have been cleared. But her lack of training was, number one, she didn't take into account of looking to where she was shooting, just like he didn't. Y'all both shot up a motherfucking police car, and you didn't see a weapon, and you didn't see somebody shooting at you. How do you do that? And she didn't even hear a gunshot. Her thing should have been the way she reacted, but before she fired a fucking shot, she should have at least listened for another shot coming at her or coming at her partner. And she didn't see any or hear any. The only gunshot she heard was that came from her partner. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous for a sergeant to do that. But goes back to my initial statement. When you have so many police officers that have left the force, you've lost a lot of experience and a lot of training, on the job training. The other part is now you have a bunch of half qualified, somewhat qualified people moving into leadership positions. She shouldn't have taken that affidavit, but she did because she was a woman. There, I said it. She took that affidavit because it was the paperwork part. And she didn't want to handle Marquise because she's a fucking woman. If I was Sarge on that motherfucking call, I'm not taking the affidavit. I'm going to let the rookie take it. Because me and the other seasoned officer are going to deal with Marquise. I'm going to go where the guy is or the potential threat could be. I'm going to go be over there. And I'm going to let my rookie do the paperwork part. My least trained do the paperwork part. That's what having a male officer over a female officer, she's always going to choose the path of least resistance. She's always going to choose the path that gives her least interaction with a man or in a position to where she may have to go hands on. She's so busy sympathizing with that bitch that she definitely didn't want to have no parts of Marquise because she mad at him too. Taking her car like that. And that's the problem with having female officers. Just saying, having female officers out in the field. I know it sounds chauvinistic, but they need to be in the office, barefoot and pregnant. I ain't shit for that, but you get my point. Handling the paperwork, desk sergeant shit, desk officer shit, typing up shit, inputting data, all that kind of shit. Yup. Getting the snacks together, putting the bologna sandwiches together for the prisoners. Yup. Yup. Meter maids. Those are women. Put them motherfuckers on traffic duty where they putting the motherfucking tickets on the car, not even pulling motherfuckers over. You just go down at the parade and you see motherfuckers illegally parked, you put the tickets on the car. That's what they should be doing, because when it comes down to it, they're not ready for this. They're not built for it, and they're not ready for it. They don't want that kind of smoke. They just want the paycheck. And I get that. But they shouldn't be in the streets. That's all I'm saying. So I hope this video helps somebody become a better version of themselves. I hope that these officers get some better training, man. That's all I can say, man. This is a bad look. This one hurt. This one hurt the image. This one hurt everything that we try to do and try to stand up for when it comes to policing, police officers. This one just wasn't good all the way around. It just wasn't good. My man Dion Prime, who's he former CPD, shout out to my boy. He said, I had a female sergeant who always kept the shift well fed and home cooking. Shouts out to Commander Horn. Exactly. That's the shit they need to do. Shout out to Commander Horn. Yeah. That's what they need to do, bro. Real talk. And I'm telling y'all, I'm not just saying that because it's just to be a chauvinist. I'm just saying that's what they're good at. Keeping the office together. Maintaining the office, making sure paperwork and shit is done right. Managing that type of shit. I'm just saying that's just what it is. That's what they're good at. Potlucks. I'm telling y'all, man. Paperwork, potlucks, shit like that. Hey, there you go. But it's just one of those things where you don't want them out in the streets like that. And I know that there's some woman somewhere who's mad at this shit, but I will tell you this, that woman, that 1 out of every 10 million that potentially can handle themselves, it ain't enough for y'all to where the exception does not fucking override the rule. It just doesn't. Just like have y'all seen that video of that female SWAT team? Have y'all seen that video? Embarrassing. I would have been ashamed to be in that police department. I would be ashamed. The fact that y'all couldn't do the fucking drills, the fact that y'all couldn't do the fucking the obstacle course, and the fact that y'all went and did it anyway, you embarrassed yourself. Plain and simple. Plain and fucking simple. You embarrassed yourself. Shout out to my man Luis Vargas. Hit your boy with $15. Thank you so much, man. Hitting that cash out. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Matter of fact, let me see who else hit that cash app. My man Dave hit the cash app as well. And Jermaine hit the cash app. That's what's up. My man Ashawn hit the cash app. Thank y'all, man. Jermaine hit it again the other day. And Mr. B. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate it. But that's my thing, man, with these female police officers. Those women embarrass themselves beyond measure. Beyond measure. Because they could not do the physical part of it. They're not built for it physically. So it's like, why would you put them in a situation to where their physical strength is needed, but they won't have it? That's stupid. That's just stupid. And it's like, if I'm going to have some females doing that kind of shit, I'm not going to have them motherfuckers. I don't want them serving with me. I don't want them out in the field with me. I just don't. I'm just telling you what it is, because I want to come home, and I got motherfucking a family that's expecting me to bring my punk ass home. And the fact that I ain't gonna be home because a female don't know what the fuck she's doing, that's problematic, dude. That is just problematic for me. Matter of fact, here it is. Let me show y'all this shit. Let me show y'all. Look at this. Look at this shit. Here we go. 5 lady teens. Where's the capture? Oh, shit. Dang it. All right, let me rewind it. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this. Yep. Look at that shit. Look at that. Ridiculous. Look at him. Look at this shit. They weren't even smart enough to practice. They weren't even smart enough to see that they can't do this part. Look at him. Bitch, you're not moving. Let go and get wet. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. That's their guns and shit that's in the water now they gotta go get. The ice bath. Look at this shit. This is ridiculous, bro. They're like, nope, get y'all ass crossed, bitch. Y'all ain't getting no free pass. And I bet you that's what the bitch was asking. How many times do we have to go around this time? We can't get past? Nope. Look at that shit. Look at this. Come on, man.
Alrighty then.
Look at this shit. Bitch has been over here for 3.5 minutes. Look. Holding up the whole goddamn game. Yes, Dion, this is SWAT. This is SWAT, y'all. The creme de la creme, the best of the best. Don't get no better than this with your local law enforcement. These are the motherfuckers that's supposed to come and save the day when the police in trouble. This who you got showing up. Look at this shit. Where these bitches? Is that Chile? Is that where they from? I think that's where they from. I think that said Chile on their arm. Is that the Chilean flag? Look at this shit. Look at this. Bitch kicking the other bitch. God damn. Look at this shit. Look. See?
This bitch got me.
Look at this shit. Look at how these bitches gotta cheat. They like, nah, nope. Get your ass out the way, bitch. Look. Like, hell no, y'all hoes ain't getting off of this shit. Look at this shit, man. 4.5 going on 5 minutes now. 5 minutes. That is chilly. These Chilean hoes are just a disgrace to the department. Hey, Mazel Tov.
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Look.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Look at this shit. Got 2 over. Oh, that's 3. Get up, Craig. Get up, Craig. Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. Come on, Craig. Get up, Craig. He said, uno más. Look. Come on, Craig. See that I gotta fuck with the line to get him across? Y'all saw that, right? That's me. I ain't shit. But yeah, now mind you, the dudes, they went across and did this shit record time. Not a problem. Fellas hit it. The fellas hit that shit. Gone. But that's what it is. But I just wanted to show y'all that, man. I hope that, like I said, that they can really learn, all police officers and departments. It's just certain shit that they just need to just make standard, and FTO training is definitely one of them. The time frame and the that they need to spend with a field training officer, they need to extend it past that standard 6-month shit. It's just not enough. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all, man. Y'all be sure to click that like button, click that subscribe button. Make sure y'all sign up on Rumble. Oh, goddamn, I forgot to do this. Also, y'all go to me and Tommy. We got a new channel called The Life, The Lessons. I am going to put that up. I ain't gonna let y'all go without that. Let me get this in the chat right now. Not now, but right now. Man, I forgot that whole damn time. At the whole damn time, y'all be sure to definitely go subscribe to this channel right now. Everybody that's in here, all whatever, how many of y'all, get y'all ass over there and sign up right now. Right now. Let me put that one over here, put it over there too, and let me put it in this chat as well. Yeah, y'all please go do that, because we definitely gonna get it popping over there. So yeah. Make sure y'all subscribe to that. Thank you guys. I love y'all. Till next time, peace, and I'm out. I ain't got no song to go out on. I got to get my boy Thick Cut to do something for me, so we going to figure it out.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, and I'm back. Yes, indeed. I'm Brian Redmond, and this is the Relationship Rehab. And on tonight, yes, as they say in the church, on tonight, we have a really good show for you. It is what it is, man. But thank God for Rumble. That's all I can say, man. And if you have not, please go subscribe to my Rumble, because this here ain't promised. And also, subscribe to the Guru and the Whore over on Rumble too. Tommy and I about to start doing our show again. Yeah. When are we as black folks? Everybody talk about when black community gonna ever come together. When black folks gonna ever get it right. Will black folks ever be able to overcome? Oh, he been saying that shit for 40 years since I've been around. I think it needs to be a little bit more basic than that. I know this may be a shocker, but when are we as black folks just gonna treat each other with respect? When are we gonna treat each other with respect? How do I better myself? It's by doing the work myself. I need to work on myself by changing myself. How do I better my people? I need to change the thought process and the thought patterns of our people. Period. That's just what it is. Period. That's just what it is. I don't think that the social engineers were able to see it this far, but